Hello my boys, good morning. Today we're gonna talk about the permanent buffs that you receive from the campaign. You'll be surprised how many sucky boys reach the endgame missing essential quests from the campaign. For example, some resistances that they could get for free, they are missing them. As a matter of fact, they should add a command similar to Path of Exile 1 where you put in chat passives. Give me a second, we have it here. So in Path of Exile 1 you have this command after you finish the campaign, you can put here passives. And it will tell you if you missed an essential quest for a skill point, for example. You see, it tells me 24 passive skill tree points, and I know that for my build I need 24. It's very easy to check. And such a comment we don't have at the moment in Path of Exile 2. But let me give you some tips. There is a thing that you can do to check if you missed the essential passive points. After you finish the campaign, you check here with the weapon set points. If you have 24, means that you've done all of them. If you have less than 24, means that you most likely skipped some side quests from the campaign that give you skill points, and you need to complete them right away because passive points are very important. Now another big thing from the campaign is the spirit. You know, you need to have 100 spirit. So you want to check here your spirit too if you have 100. Now in my situation I have 112 because of the amulet, on the implicit. But yeah, when you finish the campaign you should have 100 spirit. Now for the other benefits it's a little trickier because it's not that easy to check. You get some extra resistances, on top of that you get maximum life, and that you need to check. So in order not to make this video too long and boring, I prepared here something very sexy. So here it's a guide that you can check, I'll link it in the description of the video. It tells you in each act what you get, what you should get, what you should do. These are permanent buffs that you need to unlock. It even specifies the area. For example, you know that in the hunting grounds area, you need to kill a boss that will give you 2 passive skill points. In the Clearfield area, you find the boss, gives you cold resistance, yeah? Clearfield is the area as the moment you leave the town, is the first area. Let me see if I can make some comments over this. Yeah, here we can make a comment. So in the manor, you have a boss that will give you maximum life. This boss will be on the floor number 1. So there are 3 floors. So this boss for the maximum life, it's on floor number 1. Let's go on. Here for Valley of the Titans, I want to make a comment. So you have a Kabbalah and a Sun Relic. Good. So let me open here Path of Exile 2. We go to Act 2. The Sun Relic will drop from the Bone Pits. And the Kabbalah Relic will drop from Ket. The same area where you have this boss that you need to kill. So you have this boss for passive points. You also have the Kabbalah Relic that will drop here. Yeah. Sun Relic drops in the Bone Pits. Yeah, they are the final. Here you have a corpse that you need to click, interact with it. You'll get a letter and then you go to town to deliver it. Here you have a shrine. It even tells you here a shrine. In Act 3, let's see. Here it's a horny boss. The horny boss will one-shot you. Be very careful. So it's a gorilla that does heavy physical damage. Be careful here. Here it's another trick that I can give you. This I learned from someone and apparently he was right. He told me that in order to fight Ignagduk for the spirit quest, top right corner of the map. Initially I didn't believe him, but as I leveled new alts, I noticed that he was right. Most of my runs, I mean 80% of the runs, the boss would spawn at the top right corner, or in the right corner of the map. So yeah, you can try it, because for me it worked. So when you're looking for this boss, start first with the top right corner of the map. Yeah, this is the tip that I want to give you. Okay, Act 4, let's see here, slay the, yeah, no problem, House of the Dead, here it's another tip that I can give you. So here you get attribute tattoos and you get resistance tattoos. You choose which one you want. In my opinion, the resistant tattoos are far more superior because if we go now on the skill tree, all the small passive nodes that we have here will give you attributes, which you can change too. So you can get intelligence, strength or dexterity on any of these small passives. So it makes sense to pick the resistances because elemental resistances, especially on League Star scenario, are precious. Keep in mind you cannot change these tattoos later. So it's wise to go with resistances for most of the builds. I mean, I think 95% of the builds should go with elemental resistances here. This is the tip that I want to tell you. Okay, my boys. And here is for the interlude acts. Again, you have the area. You check it and you know that you have there a boss that you need to kill for weapon skill points. Here it's important for Kimach. Pick whatever you want because this you can change them later. So these are not fixed. Yeah. Usually the best in slot here in my opinion is this one with global defenses. 50% global defenses is big. Big. But again, these are flexible. So pick whatever you want. If you want to change them later, no problem. You will return to that area and pick another modifier that you want. But in my opinion, the global defenses is the best that you can pick. Now there is one more important thing that we need to address here about the benches. So you have a salvage bench that you will unlock by going here in Act 1. In the Ogam village you need to find some tools that will turn back here in the town and will give you the salvage bench. The second bench you'll find it in Act 3. and will be here in the Molten Vault. Yeah, you have a boss at the end that you need to kill. Then you go to the town and you will unlock the Reforging Bench. These two are very important and should be unlocked upon league start. Yeah, so Salvaging Bench, you have it in Act 1. Reforging Bench, you have it in Act 3. And one more great tip that I can give you here, it's regarding guaranteed lesser Jeweler's Orb that you get early on at the start of Act 3. So you have this part, Sunswept March, you know, you kill the Act boss from Act 2, then you go here to Sunswept March, it's guaranteed to find the lesser Jeweler's Orb, and this is especially good for league start for your main skill, you want to make it more powerful. Yeah, so matter of fact, let's put it here so you can see exactly what's all about. In a corner of the map, yeah, so you go to the right, you have a top corner and a bottom corner. In one of these corners, you'll find a chest. It will be a basket. This is a special chest that is guaranteed to give you a lesser Jeweler's Orb. This chest is guarded by 2 rare monsters. So you kill those rare monsters. Let me make it here. So you kill these 2 rare monsters, then you open the chest and you're guaranteed to find the lesser Jeweler's Orb. This is a very important tip. Here it's guaranteed lesser Jeweler's Orb. Yeah. So see, I got it. So I got it here. So remember, this is very useful on league start. At the start of Act 3, in the marsh, you check the top corner and the bottom corner. You'll find 2 rare enemies, you will defeat and you have a chest. You open it, it's guaranteed to give you a lesser Jeweler's Orb. My boys, another important secret that I want to give you for the campaign, it's actually in the Interlude Acts, in the Crier Picks. Here you'll find Elder Madox that will give you an unique. And some of those uniques can be crazy expensive on league start if you're lucky. You can even find Astramentis, you can find the Idol of Uldum. There are multiple uniques that are expensive. Now, if you're not familiar with the uniques from Path of Exile 2, you can use a price checker and decide which has the most value. So let's go right now. Here you have the Crier Picks and you need to find an NPC. Here it is. Yeah, and this is pretty much acts like the Nameless Seer from Path of Exile 1. And here we check. And if you don't know which is expensive, use a price checker. So we check like this. And on league start you can get Astramentis, Eye of Uldum. There are multiple uniques that can be expensive. Yeah, make sure to use a price checker. Now it's late league, we have a different economy now, but it's very useful on league start, very useful. Even if you cannot sell for profit, you can use yourself. I mean, it's still a league start, yeah. So this is big, everyone should go for this NPC. I will repeat once more, you find it in the Crier Picks, Elder Madox here, very important. Do not proceed further without interacting with this NPC because it's a big loss. You can make a lot of extra currency or find a unique that's useful for your progression. I hope you found this useful. Let me check something here, very sexy. Yeah, you have the benches even in the guide. A salvage bench, reforging bench. Look, it even tells you here. This is a great guide. Again, I'll put it in the description of the video. Well, have a beautiful league start and talk soon. Good luck.